ja chciałem powiedzieć, że najsłynniejszy głos na stadionie, ale zostałem tutaj pouczony, że nie, to nie jest jedyny głos, który słyszycie bezpośrednio na spotkaniach. Jest ze mną Damian. Cześć Damian.
Cześć wszystkim, tak, owszem, Marcin Cupał jest głównym speakerem, ja jestem drugim głosem, ale myślę, że mój głos też niektórzy mogą kojarzyć, gdyż podkładam głos do niektórych wiślackich filmów.
Dokładnie, także jak widzicie celebryta stadionowy. Damian, słuchaj, ja takie mam pytanie bezpośrednio o może nie tą organizację konkretnego wydarzenia na początek, bo właśnie chciałem trochę nawiązać do historii Wisły Kraków, bo Wisła Kraków dość zasłynęła z dość prężnie działającej kiedyś oczywiście sekcji sportowej, może nie wracajmy już bezpośrednio do tej historii, ale rozumiem, bo my się już we dwóch widzimy przecież w ciągu ostatniego pół roku drugi raz. Co prawda wcześniej przy okazji innego wydarzenia, teraz jesteśmy bezpośrednio na stadionie. Więc czy Wisła ma zamiar w najbliższej przyszłości jeszcze nas zaskoczyć jakimiś kolejnymi eventami sportowymi?
Nie wiem, czy w najbliższej przyszłości, natomiast razem z prezesem Jarosławem Królewskim rozmawiamy na temat wznowienia czy jakichś innych planów na sekcję sportową Wisły Kraków. Nie wiemy jeszcze, nie chciałbym tutaj podawać dokładnych dat, żeby się z nimi jakoś tam bezpośrednio wiązać. Natomiast wiemy od kibiców, od nas też wewnętrznie, że jest taka potrzeba, żeby również w tą gałąź sportu wejść ponownie. Bo wiemy, że nasze sekcje sportowe odnosiły duże sukcesy, czy to na arenie polskiej, czy na międzynarodowej. Dlatego wiemy, że jest chęć w zawodnikach też reprezentować Wisłę Kraków w rozgrywkach sportowych.
No i stąd się tutaj nawiązuje od razu pytanie, skąd się wzięła jakby wasza wspólnota Cyber Life Arena? Wiemy, że zajmują się bezpośrednio turniejami. Jak to się zaczęło w ogóle w takim razie w połączeniu z Wisłą?
Myślę, że Mikołaj Palimonka jest takim łącznikiem, bo Mikołaj też właśnie w przeszłości jeden z takich turniejów e-sportowych na naszym stadionie, nawet precyzyjnie tutaj w loży prezydenckiej stadionu Wisły Kraków już organizował. Zadzwonił do mnie, no i później szybko stwierdziliśmy, że jest przestrzeń na to, żeby taki turniej zorganizować, gdyż te, można powiedzieć, na ten czas najważniejsze turnieje sportowe związane z FC, niestety już nie są kontynuowane. Niestety albo stety, bo dzięki temu pojawiła się przestrzeń i razem z Cyber Life Arena stwierdziliśmy, że wchodzimy w to. Jesteśmy jednym z najbardziej utytułowanych klubów w Polsce. Na pewno też będziemy dobrym nośnikiem informacji. Będzie o nas głośno. My też, można powiedzieć, że podpompujemy dobrze marketingowo wszystkie informacje związane z turniejem. No i wiemy też, że ten turniej dzięki temu, że nie ma innych turniejów w Polsce tej rangi, będzie turniejem o wysokim prestiżu. No i też widzimy po zawodnikach, którzy tutaj grają, że ten poziom jest naprawdę wysoki. No i nasz były zawodnik BJ odpadł w fazie grupowej, więc to też świadczy, że pewnie pokolenie gdzieś tam może nie tyle przemija, co wchodzą młodzi gracze, którzy gdzieś tam też mają dużo do powiedzenia na arenie sportowej.
Oczywiście, że tak, mówiliśmy, że BJ to dinozaur akurat sceny FIFA-owej i teraz EFC w Polsce, więc chyba dobrze, że jednak ktoś tutaj wymienia bezpośrednio takich dinozaurów. Dobrze, czyli takie ostatnie moje pytanie, bo skoro ten e-sport chce być kontynuowany w EFC 2026 i następnych, no to chyba przydałby się awans. Będzie ten awans?
Tak. To jest krótka odpowiedź, w to celujemy, takie są cele drużyny, takie są cele również pracowników, wszystkich kibiców. Nie możemy myśleć inaczej, bo gdybyśmy myśleli w niższych kategoriach, to pewnie byśmy te cele spełnili. Nasz cel jest jeden, cały czas powrót do ekstraklasy, ale też taka anegdotka i ciekawostka, bo byłem w kontakcie z osobami bezpośrednio z jej, czy przypadkiem Wisły Kraków nawet w tej pierwszej lidze nie da się dołączyć do reszty drużyn, do reszty świata. Natomiast niestety zostałem trochę odesłany, ale wierzyliśmy, że szybko awansujemy. Jesteśmy trzeci sezon w pierwszej lidze, nadal mamy bardzo dużo kibiców, nadal Wisła jest wielkim nośnikiem, jeśli chodzi o informacje, o opiniotwórczość, jeśli chodzi o piłkę nożną w Polsce. Jesteśmy aktualnym posiadaczem Pucharu Polski, tak więc o Wiśle cały czas się dużo mówi. I wierzę, że w kolejnej edycji FC będziemy mieć swoje miejsce już w Ekstraklasie.
Okej, dziękuję Ci w takim razie za naszą rozmowę. No i oddaję głos do studia.
Dzięki.
Do they wrong for me? Do they wrong for me? Do they wrong for me? Don't miss with the 808. Do they wrong for me? Going country. Yeah, they love me up there and down there too. When I'm doing the shows, all of the roads, man, they be going so crazy. Do they wrong for me?
Next level. Bring the house down. Next level. Bring the house down.
And we are back after a longer break, and we will be starting the playoff stage shortly. 8 best players and only 1 cup to win. So the way will be tough, and we will be facing Nerven versus Joker. So 2 very good players that we could see previously in a group. A, Joker with the 2nd place, and Nerven Group D 1st place.
Yes, as you said, those 2 players know each other very well. Also, Joker told me himself that he wants to take revenge on Nerven because Nerven was the one who eliminated him 1 year ago in Polish National Championships, where Nerven won at the end. So this will be great opportunity for Joker to do it. Of course, they are almost in the same age, just 1 year of difference. Joker from Ciechanów, Nerven from Tarczyn. Nerven, who is active player for Cyber Life Arena. We can see him almost every 3 weeks in Eurocups. And here the team of Joker, Son, Henryk, Hansen, Bonmati, Rodri, Ture, Davis, De Winter, Van Dijk, Da Costa, and Casillas. We already had an opportunity to saw this player today. We saw him made amazing comeback against Kubuś FIFA when he was losing 3-0 till the end of the first half. And later in the second half, he came back. He won the first match, he won the second one, and got 3 points. And Nerven, here's his team for the first time. Haaland on the center back again. Van Dijk, the best center back also in the game. Hernandez, Dumfries, Mbappe, Leao, Rodri, Dembele, Henry, and Vinicius. And Nerven, I asked him how he's feeling today, which form does he currently have. And he told me that he, for a long time, didn't feel that good as he is feeling right now.
Yeah, well, it's a great information about this upcoming game. Just to be clear, no more BO2s, now BO3. So you've got to win 2 games. Of course, not 2 in a row. It can be 1-1, and then the 3rd game will be deciding. It also means that we, of course, will see penalties after a draw, as we saw previously. So who is a favorite of this game?
I think Nerven. At the end, I think it's Nerven. He's playing regularly in the tournaments of Cyber Life Arena. He's proving there that he is on a really high level currently. And if he is saying that he is in a good shape, then I trust him, and I have a feeling that he will win against Joker. But Joker, of course, will not give away victory too easily. He will be a tough opponent for him, so it's definitely gonna be good and exciting match.
Yeah, Nerven did great. 31 scored goals, only 6 lost, which makes his statement true that he feels so well. But on the second hand, Joker 16-14, 16 scored, 14 lost. It means that he doesn't feel so confident. Of course, different groups, different rivals so far. So I'm not sure if we can compare goals scored and goals lost. Everything will be shown in a second during the game. As we can see now, the players are getting ready. They are almost ready. But we are not
Look at the Joker. Look at this pose, at this face. He knows that this is his match.
yeah. Another LAN tournament for him. Surely he will do his best, and the winner of this game will be facing Gata or Demi during the semi-finals, which will occur just after we finish that game. We'll be able to broadcast one quarter-final game, one semi-final game, and final match with possibility of showing the third place match, but this is not sure yet.
Yes, of course. Now we are waiting for both players. Joker standing still with the pose, is not changing it, and Nerven just making some last changes, I think, in the tactics. Exactly. No, it's currently a setting, so both of the players will be ready really soon. It's gonna be a great game. Of course, Nerven without coach, Joker with his coach, who also doesn't look very concerned about this match. I think that it's gonna be a good addition, that both of the players are feeling confident, and they are also in a good mood, as we can see here. Nerven is a bit more focused. Oh no, maybe the coach will be there. Who's
We
gonna
will find out in a second.
Who's gonna join it?
But as we can see, players are inviting each other to the game, so we are about to start really soon. Yeah, Joker looks so confident, but looking at the statistics of previous games in the group stage, I think Nerven can take it all. Can we expect 2-0 here or no?
Can you expect what?
2-0.
2-0?
2-0.
Yeah, I think there is a possibility, because it's like both of the players can win, but you know, it's possible that both of the players could win 2-0. But still, I think it's not gonna be an easy 2-0. It's gonna be 2 or 3 equal matches.
Yeah. We will see what time will tell us one football player once said. And as we look at the other 3 quarter-final games, Davidek versus Zalewskyy, Paul Beast versus Blahu, and Paul Beast versus Blahu is another very interesting game because, well, Paul Beast for me is such a favorite, so he can advance to the semi-finals, not easily, but indeed he is as a favorite of this.
Wait for this. I have a plot twist for you.
Yeah, let me know.
Wait for this, but you need to. Oh, wait! I need to wait because we are focusing right now on the trophy, and we wonder at who's gonna be Nerven coach.
Yeah, it's gonna be you. Yeah. I truly believe it's gonna be Zbiegu. Yeah, this is right. This is right. So I will do my job alone. The last few words before the game. I will definitely.
Yeah. So this is the plot twist. I was the coach that was meant to join
Zbiegu, I need to ask you, what did you say to your player moments before the game started? What was it?
I'm sorry, I cannot say it right now because I know Joker can hear it, but I can say it after the match.
Okay, you can say it even in the game, as they are both
in game,
using
yeah,
headphones.
Exactly.
Yeah,
In game, but it was a good luck words, something like this. Just
Okay, so
does it all.
motivation talk.
Motivation, exactly.
And we are waiting for the last seconds before the game starts. I just wonder if there are any technical problems. And here it is, the Polish community caster.
Of course, we are sending regards for Polish casters who's currently taking control over this broadcast. Mr. Kogito, also one of the very experienced casters in Polish FC scenes, and now I can see that another face is popping out, similar one. But I think both of the players are ready. There is a signal from Nerven. Joker already had headsets in, so let's begin. First quarter final, Joker versus Nerven.
Yeah, and we are looking forward for this game. It's gonna be really tough for both players, and for sure we can expect a lot of goals during that match. And both are great scorers, but not now. Misses the first chance, Joker, but he is able to use this corner kick to build situations. Whoa, 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 it was so close. Van Dijk, I thought we were gonna see the first goal within 5 minutes.
Yes, it would be amazing start for Joker here, but it's just the start. And in a match like this, on a stage like this, you need to be focused the whole time. Henryk is in the box, almost find his teammate, but not this time. Dumfries to Virgil. Rodri, great pass. Now, no offside here. Nerven, what a ball! Thierry Henry added 1-0 already for Nerven. Joker was close, but it's Nerven who's taking the first goal for himself.
Yeah, and he does it in a superb way. No doubts, but now Auri, oh, it was close again. Two big opportunities, but none of them were taken by Joker, and it's time for Nerven to do his best right now. But 1-0, very good start at the beginning. BO3 game, so we've got to win 2. And a great start doesn't mean anything. Great pass to Auri, but the defense is ready. 4 of the players of defense are waiting for the rest to come back.
Now Joker is slowing down a bit. He was attacking pretty quick at the beginning of this match. Now he's deciding to keep possession. Great ball, Son! Son wasted chance, another one! No goal here! How unlucky Joker can be at the beginning of this match. This should have been a goal. It wasn't aimed well enough, especially the second shot. The goal was empty, but still the ball didn't find a way to go into the net, and it's still 1-0. But Joker have the ball. Joker feel pretty confident, and we can see it here, but great reaction by Nerven, and he intercepted that pass.
Rodri. Good pass to Dembele. Dembele on the right wing. Looking for his way into the box. Two defenders, high press. Well, not the greatest pass. It had potential, but a quick interception. And now time for counter-attack by Joker. 25 minutes and 20 left for the first half. He's looking for the first goal. Building pressure on his opponent, but it wasn't the greatest pass.
So now Nerven with counter-attack. Leo, great pass to Dembele. We can see the run from Henry, but so far both of the players reading each other's intentions. Now some player lock. Maybe this will be the way to surprise your opponent. When you press player lock, it's your choice where you're gonna go. for the pass, but you need to be quick with it. I think it's an offside, definitely an offside. You need to be quick with it because if it's gonna take too long, then your opponent will take the ball away just before the pass. So still Joker with a ball. Maybe he will score before the end of the first half. Thierry Henry, Graham Hansen, Aitana Bonmati, but amazing reaction by Nerven again in defense. Haaland cut the pass, and he will be not. He will not attack, or maybe he will attack.
Yeah, but never struggles much more than he did in previous games. A great shot, but not good enough to score a second goal in the first half. One of the best strikers, as we see group stage, 31 goals scored, now only one, but the opponent, it's much more tough, so it's not going to be so one-sided. We can see a lot of bad luck from Joker. He had some chances, some opportunities that he missed, but it was really close for him to score a goal.
As you said, and Nerven is looking for the second goal that would give him some comfortable position. You spoke about it, it's best of three, so the score doesn't matter. All that matters is to win, and now Thierry Henry, Joker, what are you doing? How did he not score that a lot of time? He could have asked goalkeeper which direction to shoot, but he took too long. And now it can backfire. Now it can cost him a lot, because this goal just before the break, just before the halftime, it would help him a lot. But wait for that, maybe now. No, again, this time Nerven doesn't make a mistake.
A lot of mistakes and a lot of problems for Joker during the first half. He's not gonna draw it, no chance, as we are getting to the end. And here it is, the final whistle of the referee. Never did well, but I think he can do better.
Definitely. And even with the score, I think that Joker played better the first half. He had more opportunities, but Nerven was more clinical. Because of that, he's having an advantage, but it's still 45 minutes. Everything can change here, especially with the score 1-0. Joker came back from 3-0. So 1-0 is definitely a dangerous score for his opponent. But Nerven is now attacking. Mbappe to Vinicius. Great position, but also great positioning of defenders, who blocks the shot. Now Graham. They are locked to Aitana. Thierry Henry is running. Somehow he managed to get the ball even after a duel and bouncing from the defender. But it's really tough to get through a wall. And this wall is defense of Nerven.
And now, Nerven, with his first opportunity of the second half. Is he gonna make something out of it? Rodri, not a good pass from him. But he's still in possession of the ball. So the pressure is on Joker right now. Joker needs this first goal, because if he doesn't score it within minutes, I believe Nerven will be able to make a bigger advantage. Let's see what is Rodri going to do here. Raffaello, he loses the ball in the box. Great work by defenders.
Yes, it was close to be an accident in the box with this goalkeeper move, but lucky for Joker, nothing bad happened there. And I have a feeling that, but wait for that, Graham Hansen saved by Buffon. So close of scoring an equalizer, maybe now! Virgil van Dijk with a bicycle kick, but he couldn't reach the ball. And now counter-attack, Vinicius. Henry making his run, but he's offside already. Nerven needs to think about something else. Leao, great try of through ball. Henry, Mbappe again, Rodri. Who's gonna get it? It's Joker.
Now Da Costa, pass to Henry. Yaya Touré. It doesn't work. It doesn't work in any way they expect it, but now this loss can be very dangerous for him. Joker, he knows the time, he's flying so fast. And this was a great shot, but he's still with the ball. What's gonna Neven do? Can he defend it? Can he take the ball back and try to make his counter-attack? Haaland, perfect, he did it. Really awesome.
Yes, you can watch Nerven if you're playing FC25 and learn from how he's switching in the defense. He's very quick, his reflex is on a really high level. But Joker is still pushing, Joker isn't giving up. Now Rodri controlling the ball in the midfield. Aitana, yeah, Touré. He's playing really defensive in this match. Maybe he needs to attack just like right now. Yaya Touré on the right wing. Yaya Touré slowing down. But no pressure from Nerven. He just cut the passing lane. And it was enough to get the ball back. Only 16 minutes left. But Nerven making an easy mistake. This is the chance to counter-attack. Player lock, Graham Hansen. She's having the space. Henry, a bit of luck. Henry, it's a goal! Joker equalized. And now we are getting close to see a penalties. But I have a feeling that Joker didn't say the last word in this match.
Oh yeah, of course he didn't. The first half from Nerven was much better than the second one is. But of course he can still score it, he can still win it. But now he needs to attack much more than he did previously because he focused on the defense and the defense lost the goal. So now another opportunity for Joker. Still with the ball at his slack. Great pass, Henry. Oh, well, we saw some goals from this perspective, and I believe he could have shot. And he didn't. So the ball is back for Vini. Nerven finding his way. Only 8 minutes left, and now the shot, but straight into goalkeeper arms.
Yes, this could be deciding shot in this match, but Nerven didn't time it well. It wasn't on green time, so there were no chance of the ball going into the net. And now Joker takes the ball away. Very important tackle. That creates him a chance to prepare the last attack, or maybe he will attack fast. Oh, it was too fast with this decision. And it's Nerven who's gonna have the last chance here. Of course, he cannot make any mistake. He needs to be accurate. If he's not gonna score, then we're gonna see a penalties in this first match of best of 3 series. Now Rodri, great ball from player lock. Ousmane Dembélé. Leo, what he's doing? A great pass, Vinicius! Vini Junior found the way in the last minute of the match. And now look at the celebration. Nerven is more stoic than his player, but it's good for him because he's gonna be victorious in this first match against Joker.
Oh yeah. In the very last moment of the match, he scores a winning goal, and I don't think there are any chances for Joker to be back in this game. Of course, it's BO3. Anything can happen. Anything can still change. But Nerven, he plays slowly. He plays carefully. And so far it works. Just 1 minute of additional time, 30 seconds left, but he loses the ball, and this is the end of the very first match of the quarterfinal.
Yes, and this is the quality of Nerven. He can play it very patient whole match. It might seem like his opponent playing better, but in the end, Nerven somehow always finds a way to score deciding goal. He did just that in this match, and now he's one victory away from going to semi-finals. And Joker, of course, Joker needs his redemption arc. He needs to win the second match if he wants to stay, and if he wants to still have the chance of winning the whole tournament here.
One sip of water. And right in a second, we are starting the game 2. Zalewskyy won the first game with Davidek, scoring 5 goals and losing only 3. Paul Beast won with Blahu, also 5-3, as we are talking about the first games. Oh, here we can see it. We are waiting for the rest to finish the competition. Of course, we know the score between Joker and Nerven, but we are still wondering what's the score in Damien Gatza 41 game. Who is the favorite for you in this Gatza Davy game?
Actually, in current shape, I think it's Gatza. Normally, I would say Demi without any hesitation, but judging how both of the players showed today, I think Gatza is the favorite one. But still, Demi is too experienced. Gatza maybe will feel too much pressure, especially that when you are doing well, you have the feeling like you can win it, and sometimes it can backfire on you because you just feeling too much heavy on your shoulders.
And as we can see, the players are ready for second game to be started. So here we go, straight to the game. As we can see the stadium, now we can hear the atmosphere on the stands. And here we go with the second game of this match. Of course, if Don is winning it, Joker is out of competition, and he knows it, so he will be focused.
And now Nerven is attacking. The color of the t-shirts are switched, and look at this! Nerven misses his first great chance in this match, but he's still attacking. Vini to Dembele. Dribbling in the box, now lost possession. Maybe Joker will counter-attack. No, he's slowing down. He doesn't hurry, especially that it's just the beginning.
So yeah, the ball is back on the right side of the pitch. Graham back to Yaya Toure, and the ball is back. Graham, but she loses the ball. It was a great interception by Theo. Vinicius. Mbappe. No, he started well. Joker, he has bigger problems that he had in the previous game. Nerven is so motivated to take this 2-0 lead and win, and of course secure spots in a semi-final. But maybe this time, Joker. But again, this is what you've been talking about previously. Defense of Nerven is doing so well so far. What about this situation, Auri? But he cannot find a way through.
Ooh, but look at this. How he get the ball with his head, and now Virgil again. But why is Joker trying to score from bicycle kick every time? Just use his head. I think it would be more effective this way, but of course it's Joker who's playing there, so maybe he knows something that I don't hear. Still, so far no goals, But both of the players are pushing each other. Both of the players are creating chance after chance. This time he was stopped before going into the box. And now Joker. The players switched the colors of the kids. In the previous match, it was Joker with black t-shirts. Right now, it's Joker with white. Yeah,
Oh,
to
well.
Graham Hansen. This is great chance. What happened here?
Oh well, if she had passed the ball to Henry, it would definitely be a goal, but no. Ah, well, it was awful. It was awful. It should be 1-0 for Joker, and he missed a great opportunity, but he looks for another one, and he's pushing hard, harder than ever, and shots again, but no. Too far from the goal.
Yes, the idea was good. It had potential to go in, but the realization wasn't as good. And now Nerven looking for a chance. Theo Hernandez, the left back, is in the box. Great pass, Vinicius, but he couldn't find a way. Now mistake from Nerven. No, he reacted just in time. And it's gonna be right back of Joker, who's gonna attack currently. Da Costa lost possession. Joker is struggling. Vinicius Junior back to Theo Hernandez. A lot of possession, a lot of time spent in the middle of the pitch. Both of the players looking for every pass to be perfectly accurate. And now the idea was there, but again it wasn't done well enough.
So yeah, well, he's pushing once again, finding his way to get to an opponent's side. Da Costa. Oh well, it has been a great idea, but offside again. That stops him from taking a shot. But as we can see, Nerven is really struggling to take a shot. And once again, Joker is looking much better than his opponent, but sometimes it's not enough, right?
Yeah, as you said, sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes you need just a bit of luck to help you, especially when you play against tough opponent, against opponent that knows you really well, because both of these players played against each other a lot of times, so they know what the other can do, and it's always harder to play against someone who knows your style than to play against someone new. But right now, Joker is trying to attack again. Nerven with amazing ability to receive a ball in his own half. And now this can create counter-attack. Rodri to Leo. But I think that Nerven is using too many long balls in the middle of the pitch. Now look at this pass. Thierry Henry again. Missed chance by Joker. He's wasting chance after chance after chance. He just cannot find a way to shoot Nerven the goal that will give him the lead.
Yeah, he must be so frustrated. No, sorry, it was 2-1 at the first game. Now it's a draw, 0-0 for the first 45 minutes. 1 minute for the players to prepare for the second half. And if Nerven scores a goal and he defends it till the end, he will be in the semi-finals. So after winning the first game, he is already 1 foot on semi-finals. And he knows it.
He knows it, but he's still focused. He's not the type of the players that would think about next round before ending the job here in the quarterfinals. But it's Joker who's currently attacking, but another offside. We can see the reaction of Joker. It was just slightly movement, but it said everything. He hoped that this pass would be good enough, and now Nerven Nerven will he score? Vinicius Junior! Again, the Real Madrid winger takes the responsibility to put Nerven on the lead. And he is so close of getting to the semi-finals. Just 40 minutes more is needed for him. And he will be there. But of course, the Joker is starting with a quick answer. Look at this, Virgil again. What a defense from Nerven.
Oh yes, so now he feels confident and needs to defend the score for at least 45 minutes. I'm sorry, 40 minutes. And this will be enough. Or maybe score another goal, which of course aren't going to be easy. But great pass, Henry. He loses the ball. But the pressure on Joker is much higher. Every minute, every second he knows that he is closer to being eliminated from the tournament. But this pass by Henry, oh well. We saw much better once. But maybe this time. Graham, and again Buffon. What a great performance. Yeah, it's just a bad luck. For many situations, it's a bad luck if we're talking about Joker, because he has created many more occasions so far.
It's a bad luck, but it's also lack of consistency, to be honest, because if he would play this on a normal match without any pressure, I'm sure that he would green time it and their possibility of scoring would be bigger. But he didn't even try to green time it here. And because of that, he couldn't score a goal, even after great dribbling. But now, Reyman, one mistake from Nerven, and Joker finally found a way. If Joker couldn't make it himself, then Nerven give him this present. And now it's 1-1. We are starting over. Nerven needs to be focused again, because Joker can strike goal after goal. And now he's going for another. Son. Reyman to Rodri. Rodri, he's slowing down now. Rodri to Yaya Touré. Touré, what he's gonna do? Touré, but this pass was intercepted really well by Nerven.
So it's time for him to look for a second goal and secure the spot in semi-final. If not, we will see penalties. If he doesn't win penalties, we will see the third game that will be a decider.
Now some passing combination in the midfield. Oh, another mistake by Nerven. And there are a lot of attackers who Joker. But Joker, what Nerven did here? He left the ball away with his defender. And now Rodri to Aitana. Touré, it's a goal! 2-1. And tables are turned immediately with this goal. Now we're probably gonna see a decider, because Joker took control of this match.
Yeah. Not many time left for Nerven to be back. He's switching his tactic and hoping for the victory within 20 minutes left. Yeah, 20 or less.
Even less, but something like this. Something like 20, 17 maybe, I think. I'm not sure right now. But yeah, definitely not much time left, especially with Joker playing like this.
That if he somehow finds a way through this and he will score a second goal and we will see penalties, this will be so exciting.
And we, of course, waiting for the last changes in the tactics. I think it's Nerven who's changing a bit more, because he's the one who needs to risk everything. Now we can begin 15 virtual minutes for the Nerven to score an equalizer, to get to the penalties, but it's Joker who's attacking. Now he lost possession. Leao Leao, great pass to Henry. Rodri. Dembele, he lost the ball. And
He had a great
also
plan.
lost time. Yeah.
He had a great plan, and it was really close for him to get into the box. And now, time for Joker to score the third one. If he does, we will for sure see the decider, but he doesn't. 10 minutes left, and he's still trying. Henry, a great pass on the left wing. Vinny, no many players in the box, so it's gonna be hard to look for a goal. Rodri, Mbappe, Henry once again. Vinny.
Now Aitana Bonmati passing it on the left to Theo. Again, Son, Joker can close this match right now, but he doesn't. But also Nerven gives him another gift. And now Joker will play it smart. Now Joker will buy some time. And Nerven needs to push his player forward because he's losing time. Joker probably. No, he's still having the ball. I want to say that he will probably try to get back near his own goal, near his own box. But he's buying time in the middle. Maybe now? No, he won't attack. I don't think Joker will attack again in this match. I think he's gonna try to keep the ball as long as possible.
Yeah, this is what he should do. But throw-in. The very last chance for Neven to score a goal. It has to be a long pass. No mistakes. Must be done. Henry. No offside. Vinny. He knows it's all, and he does it in the very last minute of the game. This is not a victory for Joker. We will see no additional time. We're gonna go straight to the penalties. But how is it even possible with only 3 minutes until the end? And he loses the ball on the opposite side, and somehow he loses a goal also.
Joker just might throw away his third match, his deciding match. Of course, it's penalty, but penalties is based mostly on luck. So everything right now is in fate's hands. And Joker, we can see how sad he is right now, and we understand it because he was so close. All he needed to do was to keep the ball for a few more seconds in real life, for a few more minutes in virtual life, now he needs to face penalties because there is no time to attack. He knows it. Let's begin. Will it be Nerven who will join other semi-finalists, or maybe Joker will give himself a chance in the first match? Leo scores the first one.
And he does it perfectly. Now Henry. Joker. He also doesn't hesitate to make it calm and cool. Henry. 2-1 for Nerven.
And now Yaya Touré, Joker with pressure in the middle. He holds his nerves. Guendouzi for Nerven. This wasn't timed well, but the shot was done well. And it was enough to score third goal. But will it be free for Joker? It will.
And Nerven looking for a lead. Perfectly, he does it. And it's very important for him to score the goal in this moment, and he does, so it's 4-4.
Vinicius, he scored a goal. Very important penalty. Vini! It is, and now the whole pressure is on Joker's shoulders. If he scores that, then he's still in, but he does score that. No save here.
Oh!
And it's saved!
So it's all about Joker's goal, and he misses also. Nerven is still back in the game and scores another one. Joker, a big pressure. He had his chances. He didn't use it.
But he scores this time. I don't want to know what is happening in Joker's head right now. He had 2 chances of win this match, and now he even reached the direction, but he couldn't save it. Will he score this? Move on, no, he couldn't catch it. Still 7-7, still ongoing, and another not timed well penalty, but it's well done. Will it be over after this shot? Joker on Nerven, Nerven saves it, and Nerven is in the semi-final. What an ending on this match! What a penalties! What a throw-in by Joker! But also, what a match and what a game we have witnessed.
Oh, well, yes. I didn't believe it can happen here. Joker was better, way better than his opponent in many situations. He was, well, bad luck for many times, but actually the winner can be just one, and it was Nerven. So he is, I believe, the first player to reach semi-finals. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Zalewskyy also. And Zalewskyy will be facing Beast. Nerven will be facing Demi or Gaza, but there will be a decider needed.
Yes, 3 matches ended up with 2-0, but one match, Gaza versus Demi, is still ongoing with deciding game. And Gaza won the first match after penalties. Later, Demi destroyed him 5-1. And now I think he is in a better position, at least mentally, before the third match. And of course, Paul Beast still proving that it wasn't an accident, that he won his group. Zalewskyy also in a good shape. He defeated Davidek, who left Group A from the first position. And Nerven, we saw what happened, what was going on in this match. And now he's also in the semi-final, waiting for his opponent.
Yeah, right. So, as we saw, the scoreboard, Beast won, but it wasn't easy for him. He is on his way to a final game. He will be facing Zalewskyy, and we are waiting for Nerven opponent. But we will find out shortly who will it be. Right now, we've got to ask you for a little break, and right after we see each other again.
Adam, congratulations. This interview will be in English because we have 2 broadcasts live from the White Star Cup. How did this series go for you? You won 2-0, but the score wasn't that easy for you.
Yeah, thank you. The series was by far the toughest match I played this tournament. He was playing much better than me, but I stayed focused, and yeah, I just had eyes in Vince to score my chances, and he didn't, I guess.
How did you feel? Because in the first game he had many chances, but he didn't use them, and you scored the first goal. You were on the lead for a long time, then scored another one. Were you like confident enough that even with this kind of luck on your side, you're gonna win the series?
In first match I was confident. In second I lost 2 stupid goals, I guess, and I thought it was over and we are playing third game. So yeah, in first match it was pretty easy to me, just not playing in defense like I used to, because it is first game of series. So yeah, in second game I played well, but he was playing also very good and I think better than me, but he just wasn't scoring goals.
Sure. Now the most important thing for you is the fact that you are in the semi-finals once again. The big LAN event, another success for you. Of course, we know that this is not the end for you, as for the adventure here, but you don't know your opponent yet. It's gonna be the winner of series between Gaza and Demi. Who would be your dream opponent and why?
I think Demi, because I didn't play Gasa like maybe once in my life, so I just know how Demi plays, and I used to beat him.
Are you going to win this tournament, Adam?
I guess so.
Good luck in your semi-final and in the next series as well, because Adam, by going to the semi-final, he guaranteed himself at least 2 more series, but of course he's aiming for the grand final once again. Thank you. Now the ads break, and after that break, we'll be preparing ourselves for the semi-final.
for me? What do they want from me? What do they want from me? Don't miss with the 808. What do they want from me? Going country, yeah, they love me up there and down there too. When I'm doing the shows, all of the roads, man, they be going so crazy. What do they want from me?
Next level. Bring the house down. Next level. Bring the house down.
And we are back with a semi-final that will start shortly. We had a great game. We also could hear the interview with the winner, but he said that I mean, my opponent was way better than me, but somehow I managed to win. And this is right, this is truth. Because during the Joker game, yeah, we could saw him pushing very hard, some bad luck, and I think if the game started again and we saw it once more, probably Joker would win it.
Yeah, that is there is a high possibility for that, but we need to admit also that it was Joker who thrown away his victory. He had everything in his hands. He had the possession. It was only 3 virtual minutes plus additional time left, and still he lost the ball. He did make a mistake in defense. There were a hole there, and because of that, Nerven could score the final goal, and later in the penalties, wait, but someone is coming here for me. Yeah, and continuing my thought, I wanted to say that Joker could have ended it even in the penalties. He had the final shot, but he missed it. Nerven saved it, and later he won penalty shootout. And now Nerven will play against Gaza in the semi-final. I was there to see final match between Demi and Gaza, and there were penalties at the end, which was won by Gaza 5-4, and Demi was really frustrated. He felt that he was better in this match, but it was Gaza in the end that ended up in the next round.
Yeah, this is what we see now. Gaza, Nerven, Zalewskyy, Paul Beast that did well during the quarterfinal. It wasn't an easy game for him, but somehow he's here in the semi-final, and he can meet Nerven in the final. So yeah, we are looking forward to it. I think those two guys. But Gaza is also a good player. So the second semi-final between Gaza and Nerven can be really tough and amazing. If you are talking about Paul Beast, Zalewskyy, I would go for Paul Beast, to be honest.
In your opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that Zalewskyy will try his best here, and he's also in the good shape. He proved that by going this far in this tournament. Even when he came here today, he said that he wanted to have fun. Later, of course, he felt a bit of pressure because when you feel good, when you know that you can win, then the pressure comes automatically. But still, Paul Beast is in amazing shape. He's surprised everyone here. And right now he wants to defeat Zalewskyy. And what is interesting, I thought about it before, that Paul Beast eliminated 2 men from Apogee Esports. It was first Furman, later back-to-back Błahu, and now he can eliminate the third one and the final one. He can eliminate whole 3 players of Apogee Esports organization in one tournament, 3 series in a row. So that would be pretty hurtful for this organization. Maybe they will sign up Paul Beast after that. If of course they will happen.
Yeah. This is possible. We will see who's gonna take the whole tournament. As we were speaking before about Paul Beast, he is the squad of his team. Yashin in the goal and Mbappe in the attack. 4-2-3-1. Something different, because usually we are watching 4-3-3 or 4-2-1, right? So he chooses a different style of playing.
Yes, but it worked perfectly well. It's his unique style, and I like this when the players trying to come out of the seams. Most of the players trying to use meta tactics, they stick to it, they watching other pro players and using the same tactic. Not Paul Beast. Paul Beast has something of his own, but it's just like Zalewskyy. He's faithful for 4-4-2 for a long time, not even this FC edition, but also last one. And now let's begin the first match of the semi-final, Zalewskyy versus Paul Beast, and it's Zalewskyy who's starting with the blue t-shirts. Paul Beast, of course, with the white t-shirts. And wait for that, because Zalewskyy, I thought, might open this match, but it was great tackle.
And Paul Beast did so well during the group stage, losing just 1 game, winning 2 and drawing 1. 1 game, I'm talking about a match, but the game, it was 1-1, which finally gave him 7 points. And Beast is pushing, he's pushing, looking for his way to score a goal, but no this time.
Ibarbo with a quick step, we saw that play step loose above his head. And Zalewskyy playing it really well. His passing is really good today. Now what a pass, and now it is the first one to score here. And Zalewskyy proves that he is feeling so confident. High five with the coach, of course. And now he's closer to win the first match. But of course, it's just a beginning.
Yeah, we haven't spoken much about Zalewskyy because we just saw one game of his, and to be honest, it was a great game by this player. So, but Paul Beast made no. Too much confidence right now.
Yeah, too much, definitely.
Yeah, but Paul Beast made a great impression after the group stage. He can still, of course, win this game, but so far it's 1-0 for Zalewskyy. Zalewskyy who is looking for a second goal.
Yes, and it's not the Paul Beast that we used to see, but now it's the Paul Beast that we used to see. Mbappe, he misses that!
And it was a great opportunity. He missed it. It could have been 1-1, and now it's still 1-0 for Zalewskyy.
That could be very important moment in terms of Paul Beast's mentality, because at this phase, at this stage of the tournament, if you are not dominating your opponent, of course, then you need to score chances like that if you want to win the match. And Zalewskyy will be a tough opponent here. Zalewskyy knows how to counter Paul Beast, at least so far. But Paul Beast is looking for another chance. And Vaneri, another great through ball. It's not covered. Rafael Leo, great pass, and it's a goal!
And he
Kylian
does it.
Mbappé.
He does it in the same way we saw previously. That there's still a lot of time left. More than 60 minutes, more than 1 hour, so everything can happen. But yeah, Paul Beast is back to the business, as he did previously. He's doing it so well.
And now, from the bottom, from the start, Zalewskyy had this lead. And now he needs to work for it again. But we can see how patient he is. And now, this pass was read by Paul Beast. And now he's having the chance. But I like how Paul Beast are using manually pushing forward your players. He's creating a lot of opportunity by through balls, just like right now. But this time Zalewskyy reads it. I think he's slowly gonna know what Paul Beast wants to use against him. Now Billing to Ibarbo. Ibarbo to Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu, lot of space here. Great fake shot. Now he's looking for a space, but he cannot find some. Maybe now. Çalhanoğlu, great interception by Theo.
And time for counter-attack. Mbappé. Vini on the left side, but there was a space to pass the ball on the middle, which would make it much easier. And he missed this chance. And Zalewskyy with the ball back to his foot. Rodri. Oh, well, as we are watching this series, but maybe a little bit later, because Vini shoots and scores. Perfect. Yeah, Beast had 3 great chances and he used 2 of them, while Zalewskyy had only 1.
That's true, and we saw it could be frustrating when you're losing a goal on a short pause, but it's how this game works, and you need to be aware of that. You need to cover this option, to not give a chance, especially against opponent who's using it so well, because it's not the first time he's using it. And now look again, Leao. This time he loses the possession, but he quickly recovers. And Vaneri now great comeback with the winger of Zalewskyy. Zalewskyy, who's working in the defense with his whole team. He's starting defending with strikers. Then he's pushing back his wingers. Now a bit of unluck here for the Polish player, but here it's a good redemption. And he's having another chance. Çalhanoğlu. Billing, Adeyemi. No space to pass. Paul Beast covers passing options really well. Another chance, and what a tackle that was. This creates a chance. Counter attack, a lot of space. Mbappe, what he's gonna do? Mbappe, who won this battle? Leo. Defenders won this battle. Yes, they won.
Yeah, but it was so hard, very hard. First half for Zalewskyy, he scored a first goal, but he didn't manage to lead it till the end of the first half, and now it's Paul Beast with 2 goals and another great chance at the end of the first 45 minutes. And the second half is about to start in a second. Well, Paul Beast is looking confident. Even if he loses the first goal, he still feels and looks confident, which is also a big problem for Zalewskyy. Who, as we can see, he's doing his best, but sometimes your best is not enough.
It's not enough, and now Leao controlling a ball. Mbappe, who's gonna win this? It was defender.
Oh, well.
Now what a French ball by Zalewskyy. Gareth Bale! Gareth Bale! And it's an equalizer. Zalewskyy is back, and we can see the celebration was a bit longer than usual because he feels confident. He feels that this is his moment, and he feels that after few virtual minutes, he's again back on a good road and good track. But Paul Beast, look at this, he's attacking immediately. But a great defending.
Yeah. He doesn't want to let his opponent to come closer and score another goal. He just wants to win this game. The first match, some troubles, but he's back to the game. Amaury. No, it couldn't pass through. Vinny with the ball. A lot of space on the left wing. And here is Mbappe. Vinny, but it wasn't the greatest pass, and so Zalewskyy is back with the ball.
And he is running with Ibarbo, who is very quick. Ibarbo, but he's passing it back. Smart, not rushing, waiting for a great chance. Ibarbo, he's in the box, but what a tackle that was with a defender. Very important one, especially at this stage of the match. Leao. Very equal match so far. It's hard to tell who's gonna be victorious at the end. Now run from Vinicius, but this pass was done too fast. Some exceptions of very accurate and very smart passes that Beast used us to. But it's still 30 minutes left.
And a long pass by Philip, but it wasn't a great pass. Vinny, time for counter-attack. Mbappe, what he's gonna do with the ball? Leao, but he is blocked. The ball is still with Beast, but he loses it. Great pressure on defenders. They must be very careful not to lose the ball, and they don't. Oh yeah, they do.
They do at the end. And now Paul Beast with another chance. Rodri in the middle, slowing down a bit, and Vaneri, great pass, but also great reaction by Pavard. He was able to take the ball away, and now another French ball. Will it work? No. Great recovery by Paul Beast. He's starting to read these intentions of Zalewskyy, especially with those through balls. But it's not the end. It's still 20 minutes. A lot can change here. Now a through ball, but again, not successful. Ibarbo, Çalhanoğlu, Philip, some combination in the middle. Zalewskyy playing it slow, playing it smart. Look at this combination from Zalewskyy. It was very promising, but in the end, the pass wasn't accurate enough.
Rafael to Dalot. Dalot with the ball, but no cross on. And the ball, no. Well, is it a yellow card for this? No. 15
No,
minutes left, so not much time, and we still see a draw, 2-2. But there will be some changes, as we see. Beast want to change some players, maybe tactics, maybe even the formation.
Yes, we need to wait for that. But right now he's having the possession. He can score a deciding goal. But he's not in a hurry again. He doesn't want to make a mistake. He knows that this could cost him the match. Now a bit of luck here. And Vaneri still with a ball. And Vaneri making some circles. Mbappe, Vini Junior. Mbappe, what an interception that was. And now this can be the chance for Zalewskyy. A lot of players in the attack. Ooh, but also very unlucky here. And it's gonna be a pause.
Yeah, no much time left, so we are getting closer to see penalties. And I don't know who of these young players can do it better, but as we see on Zalewskyy, yeah, he feels confident. He feels chill. And as we look on Paul Beast, well, I think he's not so confident as his opponent.
Yes, but I like how you called Zalewskyy a young player, and he's almost retiring from esport player.
Oh, he's
He's
22.
Yeah, he's almost retired because he wants to go more into content creating than pro playing. But he is still proving that even at a night like this, and even without many training, he still is able to compete at the highest level. That is something that you just don't forget. But it's Beast who's attacking. Paul Beast, what a pass that is! Ronaldo CR7 couldn't control the board. The first touch was terrible. And it was probably the last chance in this match, or maybe not. Maybe Zalewskyy will have another one. 1 minute of additional time. Thierry Henry. But Virgil van Dijk with very important one battle. And it's over.
So penalties. Penalties is the next thing we're gonna see in this game. Not sure who's gonna take it. Not sure who's gonna win it. Both of them has experience during this tournament with the penalties, and here we go, the first goal for Zalewskyy.
And now it's saved the same direction as Zalewskyy, but this time it was saved, and Zalewskyy 2-0. He's close.
Oh, Beast, he cannot lose it. He has to score, and he misses once again. It is looking so great for Zalewskyy, but Yashin does it all.
Now he scored. He finally scored. Very important. But Zalewskyy still have one goal of advantage. He needs to score it. Guendouzi. Great shot. But
So if he misses, it's the end. But he scores, and he's still in game. But in other hand, if Zalewskyy scores now, and he does, Beast is out of this game, of this match. He lost. It's 1-0 for Zalewskyy, and he needs one more game to be in finals.
Yes, great match, very exciting one, a very equal one, but in the end Zalewskyy took it in penalties. His intuition was just better this time, and now he's one match away from grand final. We can see that he is happy, and of course we're gonna be back soon for the second match. Right now players have a short break to get ready for the second match.
Do they wrong for me?
Też mam przerwę?
Do they wrong for me? Do they wrong for me? Don't miss with the 808. Do they wrong for me? Going country. Yeah, they love me up there and down there too. When I'm doing the shows, all of the roads. Man, they be going so crazy. But do they want from me?
Next level. Bring the house down. Next level. Bring the house down.
And we are back. We started the second game here, and it's starting with a mistake from Paul Beast that could cost him another goal. Thierry Henry, and this is not a goal. What happened here? Terrible decision by Zalewskyy, but it's a great score. And meanwhile, it's interesting information that I've got. Gaza is leading 3-0 against Nerven.
So, as he said previously during the interview, he's willing to take this whole tournament and win it. No, he may have a big problem with it. What happened right now? What has Paul Beast done in his defense? How is it possible? I would like to see the replay of it. So many space available for him. It was
Yes.
easy.
Something happened on the Paul Beast camp because it's not looking as good as it looked before. Zalewskyy currently fighting for the honor of Apogee to take revenge for his esport brothers. They are like family. And now two are lost, but the one can still take it, and he's so close. He won the first match. He's leading now, but it's a long road. But Paul Beast with another mistake. What is going on with this player in the semi-finals? Maybe he's tired. It was a long day. Maybe he's not focused enough. But Zalewskyy is going for it. Henry, what he's gonna do? Thierry Henry. Henry. Still no chance. Czarhanoglu Adeyemi, what a combination! Czarhanoglu just couldn't get the shot.
And now, Beast is pushing. Oh, well, I was so concerned about what happened, but okay, the ball is back after the foul. If Zalewskyy strikes again and gets the second goal, it will be a big trouble for Beast. Indeed, he is in trouble right now, but it can be much worse. And he has a big problem to get into the box. Well played by defense of Zalewskyy's team, and it's his time to push forward. A lot of space on the right wing. Ibarbo. It was a perfect ball, but the second pass, well, it just wasn't enough.
Yes, a few centimeters away. Now another mistake from Paul Beast. It's only the beginning of the second game, and I feel like a few mistakes were made already. It's not looking promising for him, and Zalewskyy isn't stopping. Ibarbo, great pass. Adeyemi, Ibarbo, will he score it? No. Defender was quicker to receive this ball. Mbappe, maybe now, but he can't use those passes that he used before. Leao, no, not like that, Paul Beast. You cannot defeat stable defense of Zalewskyy with passes that isn't accurate. Still Leao, Zalewskyy holding, but Dalot is in the box. Leao for the short post. Still the ball. Now Vinicius and Vaneri. Combination Mbappe, but defense is really stable. Defensive awareness of Zalewskyy is on another level right now.
And Auri passes on the right wing to Ibarbo. What is he going to do with the ball? Pass back to Philip. He finds place. Bale, that he lost the ball, and it's time for counter-attack. I'm just wondering if Bolby's 18 years old player can handle the pressure, and the pressure is so big on him right now.
Exactly. I think this might be the factor that caused him to play way worse than he played before. I think we can agree on that. And Zalewskyy is in totally different situation. I told this a few times already, but I want to repeat it. He doesn't feel pressure at all. He didn't have any expectation in this tournament, and he's playing really well because of it. It's working well, and now he's so close to get to the grand final, but still it's a long road. He needs to be careful, he needs to be focused. Leo Mbappe, and another great tackle. Ibarbo, very important player in the team of Zalewskyy. He is probably the only one who's using this card, and it's paying off in the best way possible. Gareth Bale to Philip, Bale, no, offside, it's an offside.
No, it's a great time, but it's again offside. So many offsides today we see during the playoff stage. Philip, long pass. Another one, back to Adeyemi. Philip, Adeyemi. Auri, and he's about to score another goal. No. Great save by Yashin, but he's still not end. Almost.
I think it's so close. This second goal could have destroyed Polby's mentality completely, but he didn't score it. And now he still needs to be focused, but he knows how good his position is right now. He knows that he leads with one goal, he leads 1-0 in best of 3, and that he can take revenge for Błaho and Furman. But still, 45 minutes, and Polbis wants to get back to the playstyle that he had the whole tournament until he met Zalewskyy. Of course, it's Zalewskyy who's starting. We can say that Polbis didn't have any great chance in the first half of this second match. And it's Zalewskyy who is constantly on his opponent's half. But maybe now, counter-attack. Mbappe, great ball, Vinicius! 1-1. And just like that, when Zalewskyy wasted his chance to close this match, now Polbis is coming back.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of time left to the end of the second half. Sometimes I don't understand the decisions about these long shots far away from the box. Bale to Philip. He tries to find his way into the box. If this pass went through, I believe it would be offside. So anyway, it doesn't matter because it's time for Beast to look for his second goal in this game.
It looks like the goal gives him some confidence, that it's some boost for morals in his team. But now what a fresh ball from Zalewskyy! He needs to score that!
No,
Oh
he
my Lord.
misses such a great opportunity. How is it possible? It looks so easy, but it wasn't, as we see. It could have been 2-1, and he would be back to control of the game.
I'm speechless, actually. This chance, he had so much time. Experienced player like him needs to score that, but maybe Zalewskyy finally felt the pressure. But now another chance. No, it wasn't accurate. And now this could cost him losing also a draw, but not yet. Olbis is struggling, but he knows that he's slowly got back in this match. He's slowly feeling better with every minute. And I think that the ones who score another goal will win this match.
Rafael, Mbappe. Once again, Rodri. Great pass. Dalot. The two players inside the box. Mbappe, Vini, Mbappe. It was such a low shot. No power, so he couldn't make it. And now maybe it's time for Zalewskyy to show his best abilities.
Michael, maybe some Trivela. No, Zalewsky's waiting, but this pass wasn't accurate. And now Polbis, look at this ball. And Vaneri running into the box, and Vaneri passing it to Mbappe. Great combination, Vinicius! For the second time in this match, Vini Jr. taking the responsibility of scoring goals for this player. And wasted opportunities of Zalewskyy backfired, and it backfired very hurtfully.
But now, Bale, and it is a goal for Zalewskyy. 2-2-2. Zalewskyy back on the field, back in the game. And again, 20 minutes left. We saw it already. We saw the score like this. Who's gonna take it now? Is it gonna be Bis or is it gonna be Zalewskyy? Bis with the ball.
Now Mbappe was looking for the shot from outside the box, but he couldn't make it. And now Philip, but a mistake. Still ball on the Bis side. Olbis, but he loses it in the middle. This creates a chance for Zalewskyy. Thierry Henry, but not many players. Bale and Henry combination. Ibarbo is joining the team. Çalhanoğlu. Maicon supporting the attack. Theo, it was clear. I thought it might be a foul.
Yeah, so did I.
No foul there. And Polbis offside. No offside. Vinicius was on a good position. But also Theo Hernandez.
Adeyemi with 10 minutes left to the end of the game. And Zalewskyy, he pushes stronger than ever. So concentrated, willing to win this game. He knows one more goal and he is in the final. But he cannot lose a goal.
7 minutes. Vinicius, Mbappe again. Maicon almost tackled it, but somehow Polbis still with possession. Now he will wait. He will look for spaces. Will there be any holes? Great pass, Vinicius and Vaneri. What a save by Casillas! It was on green time. This could have ended up as a goal, but it didn't. And now this could be the chance for Zalewskyy to close this match, to close this series. Çalhanoğlu, 2 minutes. He probably will wait for the last action to not give the chance of counter-attack. Philip waiting for pressing, but Polbis isn't attacking, and now mistake from Zalewskyy. Polbis is running for the dreams, but Phillips just crushes these dreams immediately.
Oh no. 10 seconds. So it's the last possibility, last action. He passes. Bale looking for a clear shot. Bale, is he going to do it? Bale
What
back.
is doing?
Yes, he did it. He somehow did it.
Goal!
How?
Çalhanoğlu scores the deciding goal in a moment like that. What a moment for Zalewskyy. What a moment for Polbis. He went for the dreams, but Zalewskyy stand on it, crushes it, and put it down on the ground. And now he's gonna play in a grand final. What a match that was!
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. We were all expecting overtime and penalties, but no, not this time. He did it in the very last second of the game, securing a spot in the final in such a great way. It was amazing match. So here we are, waiting only for the last thing to be done. We are talking about a final.
Yeah, of course. But I think we are waiting for the result of the second semi-final. I'm correct, or maybe we know already the result.
No, we
they
don't.
are. Yeah, they are still playing. So we are waiting for the final. But it was great duel. It was amazing battle from both of the players, and even with that score, it's still amazing tournament and amazing performance from Paul Beast. Of course, now there is gonna be some frustration, but in the end, he can be happy because he showed that he can compete on the highest level possible.
Of course he can. Of course he can. Very nice game. And we are looking forward for the final match. And this final match will be live within 15 minutes. So stay back with us and see you soon.
What do they want from me?
Oh,
What do they want from me?
What
Do they want from me? Don't miss with the 808. What do they want from me? Going country. Yeah, they love me up there and down there too. When I'm doing the shows, all of the roads, man, they be going so crazy. What do they want from me?
Next level. Bring the house down. Next level. Bring the house down.
What do they want from me? What do they want from me? What do they want from me? Don't miss with the 808. What do they want from me? Going country. Yeah, they love me up there and down there too. When I'm doing the shows, all of the roads, man, they be going so crazy. What do they want from me?
Next level. Bring the house down. Next level. Bring the house down.
And we are back, but not with a final game, but a last match of semi-final. It is 1-1, and we still don't know who's gonna take it.
Yeah, we don't know, and now we're gonna see a decider between Nerven and Gaza, which played 2 matches off stream, of course, and second one ended up in penalties. Everyone here who is at the stadium at the White Star Cup himself watched this, holding their breath, but in the end it was Nerven who took this victory, and now they're gonna decide who's gonna be in the final with their form that they will present in the third match. Sorry, but I'm a bit tired, so sometimes my tongue can flip
Why are you
up, but
tired? What
well,
made you tired?
I don't know. Maybe
Watching
few
football?
hours watching watching football. That is maybe watching football would be easy. But watching football is pretty tougher. But here we are getting to the most important matches, and soon we will start the final match.
Yeah. Of course, we know that Zalewskyy did so well during the semi-final, and now we are waiting for his opponent. Beast, of course, will be fighting in the third place game. But we've got to focus on what's next during the last and final and deciding game. I still don't know why haven't we started yet.
You know what? Let me check that.
Yeah.
I am pretty close. I can stand up. I can check what is going on there. I'm looking for the players, and I can see that they are already switching kits. So we will be ready just in a few seconds. We can go. And we're gonna start this match, deciding game. And it's interesting because Gaza played against Zalewskyy in the group stage. He won against him, and also Zalewskyy had an interview after the match against Paul Beast, and he told in interview that he wants to face Nerven, just because he didn't play him yet. So So let's see if he's gonna be good opponent for him. But first, Gatsa, of course, will try to do his best to win. And from what I'm hearing, yeah, the match has begun. And we can see only a forehead of Gatsa here.
Yeah, he is sitting very close to the monitor, to the screen, and the first shot, and it is a goal already. Gatsa, what a start he made. Nerven, it's not going to be an easy job for him to be back into the game, but it was an amazing start, really.
Yes,
Great shot.
Forehead gaming definitely works well for this player. And he took the lead with Trivela very quickly. But look at this, Nerven already is looking for the answer. This is what's good about virtual football. You cannot, you don't need to wait so long for another chances, because they are gonna come. But now a great interception by Gatsa. Mbappe, Vinicius finesse and save from Casillas.
So we go with counter-attack by Gatsa. As we look at the previous games, first Gatsa won 4-2, then it was 1-1, 4-3 for Nerven in penalties. So, well, both games were really close, but the first one, it was almost dominated by Gatsa in the end, and now he starts so well. So as we see the scores, for me, Gatsa is the one who should be playing the final.
And now Henry, Thierry Henry, Ousmane Dembele controlling the ball. But no space here. Gatsa is very crucial in his defending style. Leao found Dembele, Henry, he found a way, but Saliba was there to stop it. I think I'm seeing Saliba in this tournament for the first time here. Gatsa is using this center back, and as we can see, it works for him. But he still needs to be aware for another 63 minutes. Oh, 73, I'm sorry. My mathematics just failed here.
But it's been a long, long day, so yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Nerven, he's looking for his goal, and Haaland does his best, but not in offense, but in defense. Mbappe to Bale, Henry back to the Bale, but he loses the ball. Still fighting and trying to get it back, but that's ain't easy.
And now Ethan Mbappe. Mbappe on the left wing with Gareth Bale. Great pass to Bale, but Gatsa couldn't went to the box. Dumfries to Ousmane Dembele. Again, a great tackle in the midfield by Gatsa. Thierry Henry, he looked for finesse. He could have surprised Nerven, but defender was too close. And because of that, he was able to stop the shot. Oh!
And what's gonna be now? Henry, not best pass, but Theo loses the ball, gets it back immediately, and it was very important, because if he lost it in a box, it could be 2-0 for Gatsa. Gatsa, who is looking for another goal, and Nerven struggles. He cannot find his way to the opponent box. Maybe this time, maybe Rafael can change anything.
Offside, so Gatsa will start from his own half. And now Kvaratskhelia, Yaya Touré to Fernandez. Para, but he couldn't went through. Nerven starting to feel better in defense. But of course, it's hard to be focused after so many matches, after so long day of playing the game. Still, they need to find the energy for the last two of them. But So far, no danger, at least no from Nerven's side. Gaza had the opportunity at the beginning and he took it. He scored the first goal and now he is in comfortable spot because he doesn't need to hurry. He just needs to defend well and Nerven will feel it with each upcoming minute.
Yeah, 7 minutes left till the end of the first half. But Gaza once again loses the ball. It was a great start by him, scoring the first goal. Make this calmer for him, and the pressure is much lower than it would be before. And now Yaya Touré. Great pass on the right wing. Da Costa. Back to Touré. And now Bruno Fernandes. They are looking for a place. But it's not so easy. A great defense. But now Bale, and it should be a penalty. I think it wasn't so clean. Was it?
Yeah, I think too. And sometimes in this game, the animation just didn't work well. I think if Bale would go on the ground, then referee would blow a whistle and it will be a penalty. It would be a penalty, but this time Bale stands still, and because of that, no foul there. Still 1-0. And we can see that I think Gaza also hoped for this penalty, but it doesn't matter. He needs to forget about that and focus on the last 3 virtual minutes of the first half, especially that Nerven is attacking. Nerven, penalty? No! It was clear, but it's still the possession of Nerven. And now it tackled away. What happened there? Referee, where are you?
I don't know. Maybe he's a Spanish referee, as we
I can agree with that.
look at the game. And it is the end of the first half, 1-0 for Gaza, and he will probably manage to get to the final. He's really close. And honestly saying, his opponent is not going so well.
Yes, and we can see both of the players feeling it, feeling that this 45 minutes of virtual, of course, time can decide everything in this tournament, can decide their fate. Of course, still after this match you can have match for the third place, but who wants that? No one likes to play these matches. Everyone wants to win, and both of them feels that they can do it. But they need to win this match first. And then they need to go through Zalewskyy, who is on fire, and that's for sure.
So we are back to the second and the last half of this match, of this game. Gaza, blue shirts, blue trousers, blue shorts, and Donny in white. But as we see, he loses the ball immediately after the game has started. But he's back. Vini.
Leao to Dembele. Dembele, Vinicius again. Henry, a lot of space. Leao, Dembele! And it's a goal for Nerven. It's an equalizer. And now we are starting over again. That's what Nerven needed at the beginning of this second half. He needed this quick goal. And because of that, Gaza needs to start chasing again. It's like 0-0, but with much less time left.
Yeah, so maybe penalties again. We saw them in the previous game between these two. And if they don't score within 40 minutes, there will be another penalties waiting for us and waiting for the winner to advance to the final. Gaza had a very, very great start at the beginning of the first half, and now it looks like Nerven is doing much better than his opponent.
Yes, and now Thierry Henry, Vinicius, Mbappé, Erling Haaland, but no space there. Gaza, great pass, a lot of space. Kvaratskhelia, Henry, he's going for the goal. Henry Trivela! And this is a goal for Gaza. And he is close to get to the final again. Out of nowhere, he took this shot. It was powerful enough. And now Gaca needs to count the timer because the minutes, every second, every minute will work in his favor here.
Ah, yeah, but goalkeeper didn't take his spots correctly. There was a lot of space on his back, and that's what Auri used. And now Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, a great pass, Kvarashvili, and once again Auri, and it's 3-1, so I'm not sure if Nerven can do it again, if he can make a comeback.
I'm also not sure of that, especially that Gaca had his moment right now of strength. He took it perfectly and put Nerven in a lot of troubles. I wonder what's gonna happen next. Nerven, of course, needs to risk it all, and Nerven, of course, won't stop there. He will fight, but will it be enough? Is Nerven having enough skill and determination to come back? Or will Gaca play as good as he played so far and he will win this match? It's Nerven who's attacking. Leao, Mbappe, Rodri, great cross, green timing, but no goal here.
Casillas, that's great. And once again, Gaca is looking for victory. He's looking for another goal. Gareth Bale. Back to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes loses the ball, so it's time for Nerven to be back on the game, but the time is flying so fast for him. 20 minutes left, and he still needs to score 2 more goals. 2 more goals, and no goal lost if he wants to see penalties. But of course, it's going to be a very tough one. Another bad pass by Gaca, but I think Gaca is more focused on defense now than on attack.
Exactly, he's focusing on not making any mistake there. And he's doing it pretty well. Now he's having the possession, he's buying time. And Gaca knows how to play this way. He knows how to keep possession. You can see a lot of passes. Still, Nerven is trying to surprise him, but now this was close to a mistake. We saw this little kind of fear in Gaca's face. But lucky for him, it's only a goal kick. 17 minutes left, 16 even. Now Gaca can go to close this match. But he is not rushing, not pushing, and now he's losing the ball.
And now another opportunity for Nerven. Nerven looking for a goal, but he misses a shot. It was so close, but yet he couldn't make it, and it's only 12 minutes left on the clock. Bigger pressure on Nerven, and he's far away from the final game, and I think he's not going to make it. Gaca was better for the first, the second, and the third game from beginning till the end, but Auri still tries to make it. Vini, but the shot was blocked, and again Gaca is pushing harder.
Gaca is pushing harder, and Gaca knows that he is so close on this victory, but he cannot lose a ball like that, even with 2 goals of advantage. He needs to be focused till the end. But now I think this interceptions is deciding who's gonna win here. No chance for Nerven of coming back in this match, and Gaca is even going for another one, but yet still Nerven took the ball. What he's gonna do there? Nerven, great pass to Henry. Henry run with Theo Hernandez to Leao. Dembele, no chance. Haaland is just too good on defense right now. And this can close the match, but the other Haaland is also good.
Yeah, the pass wasn't strong enough. Anyway, only 2 minutes left and nothing can change here. This is impossible. So Gaca is seconds away from the final match and he knows it. He knows it so well. This is why he plays time, and now only 30 seconds left for the final whistle of the semi-final game. And here we have winner, and we know who is taking part in a final game that starts in 10 minutes.
Yes, great final match between those two players, but Gaca was better actually. He controlled most time of the match. In the end, Nerven pushed a little more, but it wasn't enough. Gaca was very confident in defending. His defensive awareness was on high level, and now he can be happy that he will play in the final with Zalewskyy.
Yeah, let's see how it looks on scoreboard. Zalewskyy 2-0, Gaca 2-1. The third place decider game, Beast versus Nerven, and Zalewskyy will face Gaca in the final game. So we have to wait for the players to get ready, and if they do, we will be back with our broadcast.
What do they want from me? What do they want from me? What do they want from me? Don't miss with the 808. What do they want from me? Going country. Yeah, they love me up there and down there too. When I'm doing the shows, all of the roads, man, they be going so crazy. What do they want from me?
Next level. Bring the house down.
wrong for me? What do they want from me? Don't miss with the 808. What do they want from me? Going country, yeah, they love me up there and down there too. When I'm doing the shows, all of the roads, man, they be going so crazy. What do they want from me?
Next level. Bring the house down. Next level. Bring the house down.
And we are back with the final game of the day after a long 7, even 8 hours of tough games. Only 2 of them were able to make it to the final. Zalewskyy versus Gaca. 18 years old Gaca versus 22 years old Zalewskyy. And we still don't know who is the favorite.
Yeah, we still don't know, but we know that in the group stage, Gaca took the victory against Zalewskyy. He won 2 matches in a row, so maybe he just doesn't fit against him. But of course, Zalewskyy, who played in the group stage, and Zalewskyy, who's playing in the final, is totally different player right now because of boost of confidence after winning against a really good player who showed a lot of skills today against Paul Beast. And right now he's ready to take the main championship for himself. But of course, Gaca is also on fire. He had some troubles against Nerven. He won 2-1, but still he won at the end. And Nerven was one of the favorites. He's one of the best players in the whole CyberLife arena, in the whole all of divisions, because CyberLife arena having the division in Ukraine, in Romania, in Croatia, and also in Poland. Still, Nerven is one of the best in all of them. But Gaca was the one to defeat him. Gaca was the one who eliminates him. And now Gaca knows that he already defeated his opponent once. Why not do this again?
Here we go with the game. I don't have to wait much to see the grand final game between Zalewskyy and Gaca 41. Zalewskyy did a great job during the semi-final. We remember this last-minute goal scored by him, and now still focused, looking for a victory. It would be a great story because you've said that he's thinking about retirement. Maybe before he does it, he wins a White Star Cup.
Yeah, Zalewskyy, to be honest, struggled a lot with winning huge tournaments for a long time, so maybe finally he will find his way to win, or maybe this will help him to make a decision to not retire. Actually, we will see. Sometimes, it's the best way to leave the scene unbeatable when you won, but of course he is still young, as you said, so this might wait, but now Ibarbo didn't wait with that pass. He almost reached a ball, but still it didn't went in the box, and Gaca currently having the possession in the middle.
So once again, Zalewskyy is pushing. Good pass on the late wing to Theo. Theo back to Filip. And now it's time to shoot, and he does, but it was not close enough. Zalewskyy is not happy about his decision. He's not happy about a shot. But this
Yes.
pass, it was just awful. It was awful. So the ball is back for Zalewskyy.
Yes, and so far it's looking like Zalewskyy playing better now. What a Rivera! Ibarbo scoring the first goal in the grand final of Wild Star Cup, and it's Zalewskyy who's taking the lead. Out of nowhere, he took the ball, he made the shot, damn it green, and now it's 1-0. But look at this, will it be another chance? Auri, but no shot there, and it's a tackle.
Yeah. So, but it looks like Zalewskyy feels so confident comparing to his opponent, and of course, scoring the first goal in a grand final makes you more confident, and this is visible on the pitch.
Now a great tackle by Da Costa. Kvaratskhelia. Henry, great movement. Kvara was making his run, but there was no space to pass him the ball. Now he tried a bit of luck here. Henry, great cover by Ruben Diaz. He was back just on time, and now Zalewskyy is going again. Gareth Bale, great control. Adeyemi. Great circle to buy some time to make his players run forward. But now a mistake, and this could create a chance for counter-attack. Bruno Fernandes is close to the box. Kvaratskhelia, Bruno, great pass. Gareth Bale! 1-1!
And he does
Gaza
it.
equalizes.
Yeah, he does it quickly. It's not going to be a simple game for Zalewskyy. Somehow, Gaza managed to score equalizer. And yeah, it makes me think of this game as a grand final. This is what we expect from both of the players. And now, slowly and steady, Zalewskyy on the right wing. Henry. The ball is back to Henry, but he gives a chance for Gaza to take control of the game, which actually is still on the position of Zalewskyy. If you are talking about experience of these both players, I'm not sure he's more experienced on the LAN tournaments.
It's definitely Zalewskyy. He played a lot of them, and Gaza is pretty fresh on the Polish scene, but he is coming with a big bang here, because making it to the grand final with so many good participants is definitely some great achievement. And he introduced himself to the not only Polish scene but also to the world with our broadcast. But look at this! What a wasted chance, and we can see it on Zalewskyy reaction. But to end the topic, of course, he's still fresh, so maybe there isn't enough experience, but we can see that his mentality also is on really high level, his confidence also.
I know.
And now he can win this against a player who is much more experienced.
Another counter-attack, but he didn't manage to make it. Filip Adeyemi on the left wing. Back to Theo. High pressure, and it's a foul, so the ball is back for Zalewskyy. As we talk about possession, Zalewskyy makes it way better. 60-40 probably, as we talk about percent of possession. And yeah, he is still trying to get the second goal. And if we talk about previous chances, opportunities, I believe Zalewskyy is doing much better than his opponent. So if he doesn't win this, I will be so surprised.
Yes, we can agree on that. But Gaza is the type of player who can make something out of nowhere. He proved that in the semi-final final match, and meanwhile in the match for the third place, Paul Bis leading against Nerven 4-1. So a domination again from Paul Bis. I think sometimes on the tournament, they say that you can have one bad match, and it's the best when this bad match happens in the group stage. It looks like Paul Bis had amazing tournament, and this one bad match happened against Zalewskyy. But let's focus on what is going on here in the grand final. And it's going great for Zalewskyy so far. Of course, he's not leading, but he's having much more control on this match. And now, now
but when
Gaza
we-
starts the second half.
Yeah, but when we look at the previous games, semi-finals, quarter-finals, it's not about who's taking the position. It's not about who takes the lead. It's about who scores more goals. And the same situation happened during the first semi-final, where Zalewskyy, he wasn't playing so well, but he managed to win it. He managed to score 1 goal more than his opponent. And here, the same situation can happen. Zalewskyy is doing so well, but maybe at the end, Gaza will be the winner.
Now it was close for Gaza actually to score, but look at this. Counter-attack, Gareth Bale with a run, Gareth Bale. But no space, no space. Now he found Ibarbo! How did he miss that? What Zalewskyy has done here. You need to score situations like this in the grand final if you want to win the tournament. But maybe now, another chance, maybe this will be the redemption. Bale! A bit of luck here, but sometimes you need it. And Zalewskyy, he didn't score on the first time, but the second was clinical enough. And it's a 2-1 for the player from Jaszczurova.
From where?
Jaszczurova, he admitted on an interview.
I don't know where Jaszczurova is, but I will find out later. Yeah, he's leading 2-1. 13 minutes more left till the end of the first game. Adeyemi, not the best pass, but of course it was dangerous. Anyway, Zalewskyy is pushing so hard as it's possible. But we'll see if Gaza somehow will find a way to score. What happened now? What happened now, and how the hell didn't he score that one?
Wow, how did he miss that? Just like Zalewskyy missed a perfect chance, and now Gaza missed his, but Zalewskyy had another straight after that. Gaza hasn't, and that's why Zalewskyy is leading right now 2-1, but it's still 30 minutes, and we can see that both of the players are able to create dangerous opportunities. Of course, it's working well for Zalewskyy, but maybe now Thierry Henry, Kvaratskhelia, and Casillas saves it.
Still some time to be back in the game. Da Costa, and what a great goal by Da Costa, and it's not end yet. He struggles all the time, but somehow he manages to take this again. So it's 2-2. We saw this score many times, and what's the most important and the funny part of it? If we saw 2-2 at the very end, in the last 3 minutes, the winner was always Zalewskyy. His mentality in this case is so important, and he really knows how to take the last shot, maybe like he does now. No. It was far away.
Yeah, we saw the perfect example in the semi-final when he scored in the last minute, but it wasn't an accident, it wasn't a counter-attack, it was a beautiful build-up that was very patient, even with no time left. He found his way, he did it perfectly, and definitely he will have a better position in the moments like this, but now he wants to score earlier. Thierry Henry, no chance of ball going through, but still Henry with a good recovery. Adeyemi, Çalhanoğlu. Again, Philip, great pass to Theo Hernandez. Theo turning around, look at this build-up slowly, but maybe it was too slow. Haaland took his position and took the ball away from his opponent.
And 15 minutes left on the clock till the end of the first game. Of course, if there is no winner, we will see penalties, but it's still far away. Maybe this time Gaza will take his shot and lead. No, he can't. But Zalewskyy, during the second half, and after he lost the second goal, is pushing harder. He looks much better than his opponent. Maybe this time. Let's see. Ibarbo shots, but straight into the goalkeeper's arms and now in net. But it's outside. It's not inside. Still to 2.
Yes, and we saw reaction of Zalewskyy. We saw the side eye of his. That was hard moment because he had an empty goal, but Ibarbo couldn't do this second shot with enough accuracy. And it's still 8 minutes left, but Zalewskyy is looking definitely better on the pitch. And now he's going for another one. Who's gonna have this ball? It's Ibarbo. Who's gonna make this throw in? 6 minutes left. Now passes it to Henry. Thierry Henry, he's in the box. Now Philip. Who is that? Ibarbo was stopped by Theo Hernandez. And Gaza with the possession in the last 5 minutes.
Henry on the left side. Gareth Bale. Bruno Hernandez and now Thierry Henry looking for a clear shot. Henry, oh, he misses the chance. And now it's probably the last opportunity to close it
Yeah,
with
but
the winner.
I feel like this is fair play. Just as player of Zalewskyy missed it on the empty goal, right now the attacker of Gaza should have controlled this ball. So at least it's not the luck for the one side, it's luck for the both side. And now I wonder if we're gonna witness the same situation as in the semi-final, but Zalewskyy couldn't find a way, and it's gonna be penalties in grand final. And Zalewskyy gonna start the penalties with a goal in the middle.
Yeah, strong shot. Goalkeeper couldn't do much. And now Gaza does it also great, so it's 1-1. Well, I didn't expect penalties in the very first game of the final. And now Henry, once again, steady, slow and steady on the left corner.
Now Thierry Henry also in the left side. So far every penalty is scored, but now Gareth Bale and Gaza saves it. Will he score his one? Yaya Toure, it's a goal.
So Gaza has to score it. Look at it, how confident he is now. And it's all about this one shot. Gareth Bale, is he as good player as he is a golfer? Yes, he is, indeed.
Now whole pressure on Zalewskiy's shoulder. He needs to score this goal, and he does. And now will Gaza close the first game? Will he win the first match in grand final? Mbappe is a goal, and it's a 1-0 in best of 3 series for Gaza. And look at this reaction. Look how nervous he was, and now all these nerves fall out of him. And he knows that he is so close on winning probably his biggest tournament in his life.
But it's not end yet. Still a lot of can happen during this game. Zalewskyy had his chances and didn't use single of them. I truly believe that during the first and second half there was a player who was much more consistent, but he lost it.
Yes, but you know, it's the pressure of grand final. It's something else. You feel that you are so close of getting this trophy, of getting the prize, which is pretty huge for these boys. So I feel like they can feel it at any moment, and that's why sometimes maybe they're not on the level that they could be if this wouldn't be this pressure.
Yeah, right. But as we look at both players at the age of Zalewskyy, who's 22, and Gaza, who's 20, very young players. We had Bayot, who was 30. We had Furman, who is 27 or 28, right? A lot of experienced players who didn't make it through the semi-finals, who didn't even make it through the group stage, and they were somehow stopped during these first 3 games. And now we can see both young players fighting for the victory. And of course, Gaza took the first game, but I believe that we will see more than 2. We will see three mapper, as we call it in Counter-Strike.
Yeah, Zalewskyy, I think he controlled this match for a long time, at least in terms of possession. Maybe he couldn't find a way to score a deciding goal, but it looked like he will score sooner than Gaca. But in the end, Gaca won it. But we'll see. Maybe now the tables will turn. Maybe now Gaca will dominate, especially that he is starting. The goal at the beginning would be a great start for him. But Zalewskyy is very well placed in terms of intercepting his opponent's intentions. And now look at this pass. Ibarbo, what a pass! It is not a goal, it's only a post. How unlucky Zalewskyy is right now.
Yeah, things like these can be hard to swallow, but it's the very beginning of the second game. Gaca, who won the first match, he knows that it's enough for him to win this one. So the pressure is much higher. But now Zalewskyy, Bale, he loses the ball. Yaya Touré to Bruno Hernandez, but that pass was just awful.
Yeah, it couldn't reach the destination. There were no chance for that. And now Zalewskyy needs to forget about that situation. It was, again, great build-up. He made the trick, flare nutmeg, then find a way to pass it to Thierry Henry. Now Bale! That needs to be a goal, and it is! Gaca moved his goalkeeper upper on the left post, but Zalewskyy saw that, and he shot on the right post of goalkeeper. Great decision making, great focus. He watched goalkeeper till the end, and he found a way to score the first goal in this match, and it's a very important one because that gives you some comfort. If you lose another goal, if you lose a lead, when you lose in best of 3 series,
Oh, no.
Look at this pass, Thierry Henry, just like this, with the free kick, one through ball, and Henry is scoring an equalizer, and everything I said is going to trash.
Yeah. He couldn't handle it. The pressure is too big. Leading 1-0 and losing a goal 10 minutes later. And now Gaca will try to do it again, but Pavard. Great defense by experienced defender. Bale passes the ball. And now Ibarbo. Great run on the left wing. Ibarbo once again. Ibarbo. Pass through. No. The ball is back. Slowly, steady, building this offense. Adeyemi. And offside. I didn't expect it. I didn't see it.
Yes, it looked like Zalewskyy might find a way of taking the shot in the penalty area, but he couldn't because of offside. Now Mbappe. Yaya Touré, but look at this tackle from Adeyemi. And he tried to do the same thing Gaca did when he scored a goal. And now what a pass! But it's an offside, so close. Few centimeters too far away from the defensive line. But now Henry again, Ibarbo is running, Ibarbo passing it back, Çalhanoğlu, great interception by Theo, maybe some counter-attack. Gareth Bale, he's quick, he's fast, he have the pace. What he's gonna do here is speed boost. Now getting to the middle, great pass, Bruno Fernandes, what he's gonna do, Fernandes, Gareth Bale, Henry, it's a goal!
Yeah,
2-1.
Gaca is on fire now. Gaca is on fire. He doesn't hesitate to take it all. And Zalewskyy, he knows in bad situation it is. And Theo. Back to Adeyemi. Philip. Great long pass. Bale, but he must be really careful not to take an offside pass. Yeah, but once again we can see a great defense by Gaca.
Yes, that's definitely the strong point of this player. And now this French ball was a great idea. Lucky for Zalewskyy, his center back reacted just in time. This could have ended with 1v1 situation. And talking about Gaca defense, I want to check, actually, I will be checking for a second group phase. How many goals did he lose there? He lost only 11 goals, and this was the smallest amount in the group stage after Nerven. Nerven lost 6 goals. So that proves that definitely defense is something that can put you in the grand final. But to win, you also need to surprise your opponent in the offense. And now he tried to do that. But this time Zalewsky's defense worked well.
Great pass to Thierry Henry. Zalewskyy wants to score it before the half ends. But once again, defense looks so good. Theo must be careful. He can't lose the ball in this place. Long ball on the right wing. Touré. Kvaratskhelia. Thierry Henry. Another great pass by Henry. Henry, and now Kvaratskhelia, no goal. But if he had scored this, I'm more than sure it would be the end of the final.
Maybe not the end, but it would be very tough for Zalewskyy to change it, especially with Gaca playing like that. But now Zalewskyy can score. Thierry Henry, lot of space. Henry, it's a goal, and look at this. Gaca wasted his chance, and now Apogee Zalewskyy scoring second goal for himself. 2-2, and it's not over for him yet. It's not over. Gaca needs to be focused. But look at this. Kvaratskhelia, Gareth Bale. Why he's not taking the shot? What he has done? He lost another chance. And I feel like this could be a moment for Zalewskyy to boost his mortality, to boost his confidence, and to take control of this game again.
Yeah. He should have scored it. And I'm more than sure that it would be a 3-2 at the end of the first half. But let's get back to the game. 2-2. We saw it during the first game. How's gonna end the second half? 45 minutes. They can both take it. Gaca was leading twice, but Zalewskyy equalized twice.
Now Zalewskyy, in his style, very patient, looking for a great passes, opportunities for build-up. But now he's making a mistake, passing straight to the opponent, and Gaca tries with French ball. That was a risky tackle, lucky for Zalewskyy. Gaca didn't run straight. Bruno Fernandes, some player lock. Kvaratskhelia, Bale is going for it. Gareth Bale, he misses that. Another wasted chance for Gaca. He lost all the luck. The fate is on Zalewskyy's side right now. And Zalewskyy with a counter-attack. Gareth Bale, what he's gonna do? He's wasting another chance.
And now, maybe it's the time for Gaca to score the third one. Auri shots, but it's been blocked. Theo, great pressure. Many Gaca players on the opponent's side, but it makes space for Adeyemi. And Adeyemi pushes. Is he gonna pass? If he's gonna pass, no, he can't because the ball was taken, but it's back to him. And Adeyemi to Philippe. Ibarbo, is he going to take a shot? No, he couldn't.
Henry, Gareth Bale now. Gareth Bale. Thierry Henry again, but he couldn't have the chance to go there. Da Costa. Look at this, both of the players right now trying to surprise opponent with long through balls. But both of the players reading intentions. They know they play each other for the... Wait, let me count that quickly. For the 4th time in this tournament. So they know what play style his opponent prefers. We could call it the White Star Cup derby already. But no space to score another goal. Maybe now. Thierry Henry finesse! And Gaca scores a 3rd goal. And now he's leading. Now he's so close to chase the dream and to dreams for dreams to come true.
Oh, this was amazing. This was incredible shot. This was such an amazing goal by Gaca, and now he's only 20 minutes away from winning the trophy. and he knows it. And he's gonna do all he can not to lose a single goal. Anyway, he wants more. He wants a 4th goal to make this difference much bigger. Yaya Toure. Mbappe.
Yes, the 4th goal will definitely end this match for good. I don't think Zalewskyy would have the time to still come back, but now he's having time at Casillas. What a jump that was! And we can see that Zalewskyy requested a pause. He needs to change something, he needs to risk it. Gaza is close to win the whole tournament, but now whole pressure is on him. He knows that. Will the mentality of his be enough to keep the score? It's so easy to make a mistake at this stage of the match, while being so close. We saw that before. We saw that in this tournament. But now all eyes are focused on the player with 41 in his name. But he needs another 4th in this match, and he needs 4th on the score. Maybe now he will score. Parceria, Auri!
Oh, he missed it. He missed it in a very important moment of the game. If he had scored, it would be the end of the game. But now, the ball is back. Bruno Fernandes. No foul. The referee says it was clean.
There.
Say again.
I saw the collision. I'm sorry. I'm in a lot of emotions right now, and even that collision was surprising for me.
Yeah. Another great interception. What did he do now? Yeah, it was a great way for the opponent's penalty box, but he just missed the chance. And 10 minutes on the clock.
But what an interception by Haaland, and now Thierry Henry 1v1. Thierry Henry, the French icon, the Arsenal king, prime Thierry Henry on the pitch, scoring probably the deciding goal. And I think it's over. I think there is no turning back from this. No way of coming back for this for Zalewskyy. And Gaza knows. Gaza keeping the ball. No chance. Zalewskyy knows too. Coach of Zalewskyy also knows this. Gaza will be the champion of Western Cup. But right now it's the matter of the score. 4 minutes till the end of this match. But
And,
he's still fighting.
And he can still manage to score a goal. And as we know, Zalewskyy is a great, as we are talking about comebacks in the last minutes. But he didn't make it now. He won't make it in the future. Another great pass to Thierry Henry. He loses the ball, but only 3 minutes left. There is no chance Zalewskyy can do anything. He has to smile. He has to be happy. It's not a first, but it's a second place. Second of 16 players that took part in a White Star Cup. And Gaza, I don't think we expected him to win it. And it is the end. Zalewskyy knows. Zalewskyy knows. So Gaza won it all. A great game by this guy during the second match, 4-2.
Yes, what a game that was. A lot of situations from both sides, but in the end, we saw that Gaza took the advantage. He had the chance before with Henry to close the match, to score 4-2. He couldn't, but still, he was standing tall, he was standing stable in the defense. And he scored with one counter-attack. Thierry Henry, I think this is the MVP of the tournament for this player, at least from matches that we saw there. And now Gaza can celebrate. I don't think he's yet comprehended what he has done here, but just in few minutes he will feel it and he will celebrate with all his friends, all his family. He's going to take a breath right now.
Yeah, indeed, he has to take breath. It was a great game. We didn't expect him to win the first game. There are penalties and he managed to win it. But the second game by Gaza was much more different. It was better. He had full control of what's happening on the pitch, outside the pitch. And for sure, he handled his nerves. No pressure, that made him weak. It was the pressure that made him strong.
Exactly, beautiful words, and also the ending of great tournament. Here we also can see that Paul Beast gonna end up on the third position. He won against Nerven, also 2-0, but the final match was in the penalties, 7-6, and the grand final that we commentated, that we witnessed on our own eyes. Great performance from Zalewskyy, great performance from Gatsa41, but the winner can be only one.
Yeah, so big shout out to Gatsa and the way he took through. He struggled with Dami. It was 2-1. Then he struggled with Neven. But finally, he won the final 2-0. It was a great day, a great tournament, White Star Tournament, White Star Cup. Thank you so much for being with us. And that's how we finish. Zbiegu, we can't hear you. You're muted.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I put the no. Don't worry. The whole crew is working, of course, for the celebration here for the grand stage. But of course, for us, this is the end of this tournament. Long day, but very exciting one. I don't know how you had fun, but I had a lot of fun. And yeah, we need to end this here. So thank you guys for sticking with us till the end. Thank you guys for being here. My name is Mateusz Biegusbieg, and I'm grateful to be here with you.
Jakub Sfeldek-Grzegorski, thank you so much and see you soon.
See you soon, guys.
Do they wrong for me? What do they wrong for me? What do they wrong for me? Don't miss with the 808. What do they wrong for me? Going country. Yeah, they love me up there and down there too. Man, I'm doing the shows, all of the roads. Man, they be going so crazy.
wezwę tutaj naszych bohaterów. Mówię tutaj oczywiście o zawodnikach. Weźmiemy też do siebie bohaterów, dzięki którym tutaj jesteśmy, czyli przedstawicielom współorganizatora oraz Wisły Kraków. Mówię tutaj o Damianu Urbaniec. Dzień dobry, Damian Urbaniec razem ze mną i Walentyn Stefanowicz, Winners Sports Hub Polska, dyrektor oczywiście tej właśnie firmy. Zatem zanim przejdziemy do tej naszej tutaj nagrody, na nagradzania naszych zawodników, ja oddam głos właśnie naszym współorganizatorom. Zaczniemy od Damiana.
Dzięki wielkie. Ja ze swojej strony chciałem bardzo podziękować wszystkim uczestnikom za ogromną dawkę emocji, bo widać było, że chłopaki rywalizują na bardzo, bardzo wysokim poziomie. Było bardzo dużo niespodzianek. No i myślę, że każdy z nich ten turniej uzna za niezwykle udany, mimo tego, że nawet odpadł wcześniej. Myślę, że bardzo dużo emocji przeżyliśmy wszyscy tutaj razem. No i oczywiście ja też ze swojej strony dziękuję organizatorom, Winners Sports Hub, Cyber Live Arena, no i wszystkim naprawdę, bo tutaj bardzo dużo osób pracowało na sukces tego wydarzenia. Oczywiście Dima tam macha, Mikołaj i wielu innych. Tutaj trzeba by było naprawdę tą całą listę rozwinąć i podziękować każdemu z osobna. Tak więc jeszcze raz dzięki z mojej strony i super, że ten event udało się z sukcesem już powoli kończyć.
Dzięki, Damian. Też dołączam się do gratulacji naszych zwycięzców. Życzę nowych zwycięstw, wszystkiego najlepszego od swojej strony, od strony naszego zespołu, od naszej firmy Winners Sport Cup. Życzymy wszystkim powodzenia, wszystkiego najlepszego.
Oczywiście panowie zostają z nami, bo oni wręczą bezpośrednio medale, wręczą puchar, który jest do zdobycia, a ja w tym momencie będę po kolei zapraszał naszych bohaterów, zawodników, którzy zajęli poszczególne miejsca, a zacznę od miejsca trzeciego. Trzecie miejsce, 1000 zł oraz nagrody od partnera Hator otrzyma Piotr Polbist-Wrona, czyli nasz gość specjalny, można powiedzieć, z Austrii, który tutaj do nas aż przybył. Wielkie gratulacje dla Ciebie, Piotrze. Także myślę, że zaczniemy już teraz wręczać Ci nagrody. Dobrze, no to drugie miejsce, 1800 zł oczywiście i też nagrody rzeczowe od partnera technicznego Hator zgarnia Maksymilian Zalewskyy. Gratulacje. Tak jest. I ten, który dzisiaj zrobił nie lada niespodziankę, ten, który chciał udowodnić swoje umiejętności. Pierwsze miejsce, 3000 zł oraz nagrody rzeczowe Miłosz Gaca. Gratulacje. To są nasi bohaterowie. Mówię nie tylko o zawodnikach, mówię również o naszych organizatorach. Trzecie miejsce tutaj. Proszę bardzo. I te nagrody rzeczowe lądują w rękach. Będzie ciężko. Ja może pomogę. Pomogę. W razie czego możecie przytrzymać. Drugie miejsce. I pierwsze miejsce. Zobaczcie, ile tego jest. Tak jest, to są potężna dawka oczywiście nagród.
Mamy kolejny, tak? Czyli zwycięzca otrzymuje koszulkę Wisły Kraków. Będzie personalizacja na plecach. Dogadamy się jeszcze, jaki rozmiar nosisz, no ale to już poza kamerą. Tak więc wielkie gratulacje jeszcze raz.
Gratulacje.
W każdym razie ja się to może tutaj położę.
Tak jest. Już rąk brakuje. Tak jest. I teraz przechodzimy do tego najważniejszego pucharu, a jeszcze są medale dokładnie. Pamiątkowe medale, no i najważniejsze co może być w tym momencie oprócz nagród, czyli puchar dla zwycięzcy tego turnieju White Star Cup i wręcza, jeszcze raz przedstawię, pan Damian Urbaniec wręcza medale, tak jest. Oczywiście jest małe zamieszanie, ale Damian wręcza oczywiście medale pamiątkowe i puchar z rąk Walentyna Stefanowicza. Proszę bardzo, otrzymuje, jeszcze raz przypomnę, Miłosz Gaca. Wielkie gratulacje, brawa. Fantastyczny turniej, oczywiście w tym momencie jest ten czas dla fotoreporterów. Proszę bardzo, jeżeli ktoś ma ochotę zrobić sobie zdjęcia, to proszę bardzo, pamiątkowe zdjęcia. Zapraszamy do zdjęć, proszę bardzo, śmiało, a ich będę trzymał tak, dopóki wszyscy nie zrobią zdjęcia, mamy na to czas. Można oczywiście stanąć, tak jest. Róbmy zdjęcia. Zapraszamy wszystkich. Nasi bohaterowie, dzięki którym tutaj dzisiaj jesteśmy. Wielkie gratulacje. Rodzice chcą sobie zrobić tak samo zdjęcie ze wszystkimi? Dobrze, to proszę bardzo, to śmiało. To zapraszamy ze wszystkimi tak samo. My też. Jasne, ale my też robimy sobie zdjęcia, a co nie? Tutaj w tym momencie Mikołaj również zachęca mnie do wspólnej fotki ze zwycięzcami. Oczywiście, że skorzystamy. I pomalutku będziemy oczywiście kończyć naszą transmisję. Czy fotoreporterzy zakończyli? Jeszcze widzę zdjęcia. Jeszcze zdjęcia. Naprawdę jest nas dużo i jeszcze się... Małe spóźnienie. Okej. Cały czas na naszej transmisji ceremonia wręczenia nagród i chwila dla fotoreporterów. Okej. Dziękujemy. Jeszcze my. Oczywiście, że tak. Dziękujemy.
Powiem tak, mam 4 godziny pociągiem do domu. Nie widzi mi się to.
Nie, oczywiście. Słuchajcie, chcieliśmy w takim razie może... Bartku, gdzie jesteś, Bartku? Bartek, gdzie on poszedł? Bartuś idzie. Słuchaj, ale w tym momencie nie chciałbym tak samo jeszcze tutaj was zachęcić, bo mamy cały czas to chwilę dla fotoreporterów, a my chcieliśmy zakończyć transmisję, więc właśnie nie wiem, jak to zrobić, szczerze powiedziawszy. Może na tle, zróbmy na tle w takim razie, słuchaj, tych fotoreporterów. Słuchajcie, w moim imieniu, Bartosz Fatyga, dziękuję wam bardzo serdecznie za ten spędzony wspólnie czas. Mam nadzieję, że tak jak obiecałem, spełniłem tę obietnicę, że byliście zadowoleni z całej jakości transmisji, że byliście zaciekawieni tym, co się działo, bo zawodnicy naprawdę mocno obsadzone turniej dali nam pokaz niesamowitych umiejętności, również finaliści, których mamy cały czas jednego właśnie za sobą i cały czas robię zdjęcia. Także ja wam bardzo dziękuję w imieniu swoim, dziękuję ci bardzo za zaproszenie do tego, żebym poprowadził ten turniej. Mam nadzieję, że to nie ostatni raz, będziemy się widzieć na kolejnych i tak samo tobie, Mikołaj, oddaję mikrofon jeszcze na tych parę słów pożegnania.
Bardzo dziękuję, Tobie również, Bartku. Było nam niesamowicie przyjemnie Cię gościć. Tak, moi drodzy, po tych wielu godzinach naszej transmisji i rywalizacji na stadionie Wisły Kraków zamykamy naszą transmisję. Zamykamy tegoroczną, może tegomiesięczną edycję White Star Cup 2025. Kto wie, o dalszych planach będziemy Was oczywiście na bieżąco informować, ale słowem podsumowania na pewno turniej dowiózł. Na pewno ja jestem z tego turnieju bardzo zadowolony i z tego miejsca chciałbym podziękować wszystkim naszym widzom, całemu zespołowi Cyber Live Arena, który pracował od wielu miesięcy w pocie czoła. Guys, I would like to say a huge thank you and deep love from my heart to all of the guys from the team from Cyber Live Arena, Anastasia, Ihor, Sasha, Rostislav, Kirill, many of you, Yulia, Dima, everybody who was working on that tournament for last couple of months. I'm so proud of you. We've made it together and we will make many more successes together, I hope. So thank you very much. A wam, moi drodzy widzowie, na kanałach Błaha i Zalewskiego, CLA Official i na kanałach Wiesły Kraków również bardzo serdecznie dziękuję. Nie mówimy do widzenia, mówimy do zobaczenia.